Hello and welcome to Two Guys and a Few Good Men. I am TJ Washuk.
And I'm Beep Beep Boop Boop.
And this is Movie Lowdown for the week of December 2nd, 2019.
Welcome to December, everybody. It came way faster than we would ever expect it. Jesus.
Our top 10 is coming right around the corner.
I know, I'm glad.
Gotta prep.
I think that you saw the last movie that was going to be on mine, so unless something comes out of the woodworks, we'll see.
Right, so got time to watch some more movies before the
end of the year.
But other than that, it's getting a little more chillier out. The mornings are colder, so that means the movies are getting more full. And that being said,
let's get right into the news.
So first up, we have news that Netflix reportedly, Netflix movies, the U.S. movies, have shrunk repeatedly year after year
since 2014.
I think it's by 40% or something.
Yeah,
like that.
around it was something 40 something. This is not surprising. They're losing a lot of stuff to Disney Plus. They're losing a lot of stuff to Hulu. They're losing stuff to competitors, but also they're probably taking stuff off because they can't afford it anymore.
That and it's probably crap material that no one's watching.
Yep. So that's not surprising for me. I wasn't really surprised hearing that. It just was more around the fact that,
I mean, there's always come-ins and go-ins from Netflix all the time. There always are movies that come back after, a few years of not being on. Like Step Brothers, I know, has gone off and come on a few times. It happens with streaming services. It happens with the movies, or not the movies, like TV channels, FX.
They're going to always lose stuff eventually, and they'll gain it back if they do.
That, and they're building their own brand, building their own originals. So they're focusing more on that than on these other movies.
Correct. Next up, we've got the Zack Snyder Cut. Is it
real?
Yeah, actual news on the Zack Snyder Cut. Is it real? Is it 3 hours and 30 minutes long? Well, sources say yes, it is.
Yep, it clocks it at 214 minutes long. Zack Snyder put out a tweet of the image of the stock footage that he somehow has.
Big.
So they've been taunting us for over a year now, and it seems like they might move forward. We're not sure, but there's a lot of talk about it now by Zack Snyder, by other sources. Like there was the cinematographer for Justice League said that only 10% of Justice League was Zack Snyder's footage.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. So that means the rest was Joss Whedon.
Yep. And you said the 10%. Yep. Cool. Yeah. That was actually really surprising because I
thought it'd be more.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be way more. But 10% is a very small number, and it shows with that picture he put up because you can see how big that cut is.
Right.
It's huge. So, but am I surprised? No.
They're definitely getting publicity. My guess is we might see more news when Wonder Woman comes out.
Yes, which is coming up
March.
soon. Yep, next year, and they have a trailer coming out too on Sunday.
It's just hyping up, DC and Warner Brothers.
And keep it going. They're doing good right now.
They are on a high.
So, next up we've got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, this is Who Joined That Movie?
Yeah, so we've got a Who Joined That Movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is back with the same director, Joe Johnston, and he's going to be coming back with Josh Gad now.
Yeah, Josh Gad is the main. He is taking over. We already discussed that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was coming back as a reboot.
And he was actually brought up as the name.
Josh Gad was given as the name, but we didn't know that the director who directed it would be coming back.
Yep.
This director also worked on Captain America: The First Avenger, which was surprising to me.
Yeah, I actually just watched that last night for the first time in a long time, and I really liked it, actually. That's always been on the lower list of my movies.
Yeah.
And actually, I liked it a lot better watching it the second or third time.
Because you take all that information from the other movies.
Exactly, and put them together. So, but yeah, I'm okay with seeing Josh Gad. That's right up his alley.
And that's definitely his lane, his kind of character.
Oh yeah,
who he plays usually. And then we got news for Venom 2, which is kind of cool. Stephen Graham or Stephen Graham, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
It's always hard to tell which one's which.
Right. But he's playing a role. It's a mystery role. We don't know. What?
If you haven't seen him before, he's on Boardwalk Empire. He plays Al Capone.
And he's also in The Irishman.
Yep.
The new Scorsese movie on
He's
Netflix.
been in quite a few stuff. I think he was in Snatch too. Yeah, he was this, what's his name's buddy?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah. You're right. He was in Snatch.
So he's a great actor. I think I've seen him in a couple other things that he's been in the last 2 years, and like a lot of FX shows, I believe. He's really good. So I'm really excited to see him.
My guess is he'll be either a gangster or a cop.
I want to say and the funny part is he's played both sides. Right. So he's kind of typecast as both of those. So it'll be funny to see what he actually gets to do. So, well, that'll do it for our news today. That brings us up to our movie review this week.
How long we've known each other, Ken? I ever break a promise to you? I will put you in the driver's seat at Le Mans. You just shut your mouth and let me do my thing.
This week we saw Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yeah, and this one we were going to see about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we've just been kind of backed up, and then Knives Out came out.
Right, we had some things coming up.
Man, this blew Knives Out of the water. I thought this was gonna be a great movie. It was great. It was freaking amazing.
It was really good.
Yeah. For the 2.5 hours that it was, right? It was 2.5.
Yeah.
I sat there the whole time. I wasn't bored once. I had to go get my drink refilled, and
that was it though.
I know, but that's even then I was like trying to get out there as fast as I could because I didn't want to miss anything. So yeah, it kept my attention for the whole 2.5 hours, which we talked about once upon a time in Hollywood.
Right. That one,
it was great too, but didn't hold my attention the whole time.
The pacing of this was very, very good. Now this is directed by James Mangold. He also did Walk the Line,
one of the Wolverine movies.
Wolverine Logans and whatnot. But I thought it was kind of funny how they had his name in the beginning and also at the end.
At the end of the intro credits, yeah. I don't know, maybe you just wanted to be known.
Right, I mean, I think we've seen that before recently this year.
I want to say it was Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, maybe Quentin Tarantino did that.
But a lot of these shots in this movie, they use a lot of older cars.
Oh my god.
The CGI was, I would say that's the one thing I had a gripe with, because of cars, it's so hard to get CGI right, especially with older cars. Because you don't watch them like that because you've never seen them maneuver like that on the screen with HD. But that's not a problem. It was just a little problem. Everything else in it was amazing. Like it had a really good storyline with all the characters. They all kind of came together at one point.
Right.
There was an antagonist, is in the Ferrari company, but also inside Ford's
company. Yep. Ford's antagonist. Yeah. Now I don't really know too much about cars, but I do know the Shelby name, of course, is a really big. Carroll Shelby is very famous.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know anything about this race. I never heard of it before.
I didn't realize that there's a 24-hour race. Yeah.
Yeah, even that Daytona was 24 hours. I always thought they were 4 hours long or something like that.
Yeah.
Or 6 hours, maybe 8.
Maybe 8 at that. Yeah.
But 24 hours, that's insane.
That's gotta be something.
That takes a lot of stamina for someone to drive for that long.
Well, because
granted, they did take breaks.
Yeah.
But still, that's maybe 20 hours they're driving.
Can you imagine that? You'd go crazy after. And it's not the race that they were doing wasn't that big.
No.
So, they probably did 1,000
because
laps.
3-minute laps.
Yeah. Oh, was it 3-minute laps?
I think that's what
okay. Yeah, it was 3:30, 3:15.
Yeah.
Kept going down.
That's not that long.
But yeah, I would say the cinematography in this was probably my favorite part. The way they did shots, some of them were pushed up, some of them were pulled down. I think they had a lot of drone shots as well with the cars racing, which is really cool that they kept it stable. And I know they have dollies, but
they haven't had a really decent racing movie in a while. I can't think of the last one. They did have Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
he was in one, but I didn't see that movie because it didn't really pique my interest.
No, it didn't look that good. It looked like it was dramatic. So
yeah, but also the engines in this, they really did really well with capturing the sound
of it. Yeah,
because you could actually feel it whenever they rev their engines in it.
It'd be nice to see that in Dolby Cinema. That'd be really good.
Christian Bale, wow, he did
it
again.
As always, and Matt Damon. I really liked Matt Damon.
Matt Damon was really good.
Performance in this. Everyone was really good, even all the the lower actors. I didn't know any of their names. They were all really good.
John Bernthal.
Yeah, he was spectacular.
Yeah, that plays Henry Ford II.
can't remember his name.
No, I don't know his name either.
But yeah, everyone played a great part. It was a great storyline. Everything was great about this movie. Go see this movie. This probably hit my top 3. Now I gotta keep gutting my freaking top 10 list, which is horrible because at this time of year, I'm not even gonna put Star Wars on mine because I don't think that's fair. It's a sequel to finishing off.
Right.
So
it's very much like Infinity War.
Yeah.
Like that was last year.
But
yeah, this is a great movie. Definitely glad that we saw it. You know, I know we kept on pushing it back, but we started a new podcast, guys. It is on the side during the week that we post it.
Usually they're Mondays or Tuesdays.
We try to go into a deep dive, something that we can cover for a long period of time, rather than quickly doing it in our weekly show. Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments below, or let us know personally, so that way we can maybe talk about something you want to hear about.
Right.
If we don't have anything to talk about.
Last week we talked about the top trailers of November. That's something that's probably to come back.
We should definitely do that. That kind of cuts the time off of this.
Right.
But if we have to talk about trailers, we can always talk about trailers too.
Right.
But
yeah, we just go in deep dives on topics that we want to just cover for typically anywhere from 30 minutes on.
Yeah.
You know, we just stop whenever, but we try not to go over an hour because I don't think we should.
no one really wants to listen to that.
But yeah, and it's just called Movie Lowdown. You can look it up on iTunes, Spotify.
Super easy to find.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please share and give us feedback, please.
Yeah.
We love to hear it. Thank you guys once again. I am TJ Washuk.
And I am the Rubik's Cube.
Love you.
My throat, it got so...
This has